Alright, stream starting.
Damn it, now I have to behave.
Yeah, now you need to behave. And the first way you're gonna behave, 6, 7. Papanada.
Unpin this message. I'm gonna write a thingy in Discord.
Okay. Hello, Sam. Because you put a Vixie emote, you got beat for the first. I hope it was worth it to say that it was not on time. Because, I booked a bus, a train. What else did I book?
Did you book the train back?
No, I'm never coming back.
Okay.
Staying forever. Yippee!
Yay!
Well, we weren't sure what we were gonna do at the end, but I guess I should look for the time specifically of that one. So what did I do? I got my
YouTube stream.
Yeah, YouTube works now. Yes.
Works.
Last time I guess they updated something and it just broke the extension. Yeah, I got my Deutschland ticket. I got my train. I got a bus. Yeah, now I need to get my eSIM. I need to get my eSIM. Do I need to do that online, or can I do it from my phone? Also, do you like all the incoherent messages on the stream?
Peaches.
Incoherent screeches, incoherent screams, incoherent scratches, peaches, screams. They all look slightly close to each other, but they are slightly too long to be inside of Wordle. Slightly too long. And I guess we can just straight up go here. Like, we don't need to stay on the starting soon. We're just chatting. We're just yapping.
Yep.
How is everyone doing? Nita is being an absolute angel.
And the most innocent of all innocents.
Said nothing wrong just before the stream started. I'm so glad that when I clicked on start streaming, I still need to input the title for YouTube, because otherwise it would have been heard.
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I'm so
1, 2, 5, 4.
Yeah. I am writing Dada lore. No.
You're writing my lore?
Yeah. I rewrite that because now There's a girl in your life. Wolfing has a girlfriend.
I mean, in my lore, technically, I had a family. But
I
I'm
mean,
getting...
technically, you could have had lots of families.
Yeah. But you know, it sucks to get nightmares about a life that you had before, but you don't remember it. Was it true? Is it just planted in your mind? You don't know, because you don't know what is true, what is real. Maybe you did something wrong, and that's why you don't have them anymore. Maybe you did everything right, and it still happened. But milkshakes, am I right? My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
I love chocolate milkshake from McDonald's. And KFC also isn't bad.
Well, here it was kind of disappointing, but you know that already. There's much
I mean the
better
milkshake
ones.
from it. I mean, you don't have KFC. You have what was it? PFK.
Yeah, because here we put the letters in a different order because French. That's the only reason.
Poulet from Kentucky.
Yeah, poulet frit Kentucky.
Kentucky. I want to eat chocolate, but I don't want to have chocolate.
If you were to order a groceries and I told you there's no more chocolate, I would take the next valid option, processed oils. No, you can't buy that in random groceries. What could they substitute chocolate for?
I have Nutella here.
I mean, I guess that would be an option. It would be another one. I mean, it would be weird that a grocery store just doesn't have any chocolate. Because, like, at bare minimum, they're gonna have, like, chocolate chips or, like, cooking chocolate for desserts. But yeah, been planning.
Then give me coconut cookies.
Yeah, the ones that we absolutely devoured the last time. Yeah, those are always good. The one bite, because you know there's 2 bites brownies. I don't do 2. I just one bite brownie.
Like you me.
Yep. And into the black hole it goes. Ow. Except I don't need to clean my mouth every time I just... If it's small enough, it's just... It's gone. Oh, speaking of eating stuff. It was Monday, right? Yeah, Monday I went to eat. No, it was yesterday. Because I thought I was going to be late for my thing. That ended up not happening. Mizzy got a very bad migraine ever since she got her accident, so it was not the best day for her. And Faye got
Yeah, I woke up in the middle of
interrupted
the
by
night,
work.
looked at my phone and was like, he's not live. Then I looked into Discord and saw you alone in the Discord for 1 hour.
Yeah. You can't say that I wasn't patient. But it is what it is. Sometimes people have things that prevent them from having fun. If it was just me, I would do 7 archipelagos every day. Every day of the week, a new archipelago. Easy.
Hello, you.
Hello, y'all.
He's weak. Weak. You're not so weak.
Hello, Minicy. Welcome in.
Hello, Minicy.
Indeed, you gotta rock.
You rock.
But do you roll? Whee! Rock and rolling. I don't think that I've done mine yet.
You have,
Charisma!
Okay.
I got charisma. Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Hey,
Go.
Papanado.
Go, hydrate. Go. Sorry, I'm coughing a little bit today.
Okay. You made me go hydrate so you know I'd leave, and then you give this.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Nita's so innocent. Thank you,
innocent.
Nita. Thank you.
I'm the most innocent of all innocents.
Yeah, but never do anything wrong.
I didn't say that. I'm innocent.
But yeah, yesterday I got some food at the mall. They have a really nice food aisle, and I got some Chinese food. And I'm kind of sad that the first thing that I ate was the best out of the things that I took. Because usually you want things to escalate, right? My first few bites were the best, and then I was like, oh, okay, the chicken is like, yeah, it's alright, it's decent chicken. And then I took the beef, and I'm like, a little bit chewy, but I mean, that's fine. But the fish with like a tofu skin, fried, but like still soft, was so tasty. But no, I had the best first. And the noodles were fine. What are usually your favorite picks when you go to something like a buffet? Because usually Chinese buffets are, at least here, they're pretty popular. I don't know if there's that many other kinds of buffet that are very like the all you can eat.
I go for something like chicken or meat in general. But yeah, for Chinese things, for example, they often have like chicken in
Are you talking about like the balls?
dough. Yeah, like chicken balls. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what's the name for it. I don't think it's chicken balls.
Or what I also like in Chinese. In Chinese thingies is they also have duck. Often. Crispy duck.
Oh no, it's actually called Chinese chicken balls. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay.
The carrot is cute.
Cute little carrot. That you could make ginormous. Fire. Chaos. Cozy.
These emotes are so funny. Yeah, I don't know, I'm a person who loves to eat meat. I think if I couldn't eat meat at all, I wouldn't survive for long.
One thing that I usually really like is like the beef with broccoli. I don't know, it's always super tasty together. I don't know if they put like some kind of special sauce to it every time that there's a buffet. But like it's just always so good. Look at us talking about food in a Just Chatting stream. we should invite our first guest, Ogre Recap. We're gonna talk about the food.
Buddy. Well, when she would be here, we wouldn't have anything left of food.
I mean,
no food anymore. I mean, especially she and you together.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would be able to challenge her into eating. Somebody say food? No. Yes, we did.
We are totally not talking about food.
Thank you for the 19 months of resub, Sam. And as your emote says, hello, Kiro.
Kiro.
Kiroshu.
Kiro. Yeah, it's Japanese, I guess.
6-7. Oh, in unison.
No.
You need to say it with me.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Shaking my head.
I already wrote it. That's enough.
Yeah, I was gonna set up my stuff for the stream, and Nita just wrote 6-7 for my title, and I was like, I'm gonna keep it like that. You put this upon yourself.
I mean, I could change it anytime.
Yeah, but it's funny to just have that and everybody just being like,
I think I would go to a stream, see the title, and then leave immediately.
and then leave. Yeah. G. Bapanada.
Papanada.
Huffing dick. 6 used to fear 7. Now they're best buddies. Yeah, times are weird.
Because I ate 9.
Wait, I think I have it. Shaw? No. How are you doing, Ibish? Water. Water good.
Me also drinking water.
I still wish I could have played the archipelago yesterday. I don't think that now, given the time that I have left before I leave for Europe, that I have time to start another one. Especially given the seed that I have. Also, I typed a message to Mizzy and she was like, that is not a great sentence. I said, you are not ready for my seed. That as a first message is kind of crazy. I will admit. I was going to be playing Pokemon Fire Red. However, every warp is randomized. Which means, oh, a Pokemon Center, let me go in. Where am I? Okay, I'm in this entrance from Pewter City of Diglett Cave? Okay. Let me go to the other side. Okay, I'm in Seafoam Island. Great. That kind of randomizer. Just going all across the map. Randomly. So if I want to go from one place to the other, I need to just memorize where everything throws me. I have some mint growing outside. It's taking a while, even though I've read that it's a quote-unquote invasive species. That if you let it go inside of a garden plant, a garden pot, if you usually have a lot of space, it's just gonna eat everything. All the nutrients in the soil, it's just gonna take that from all the other plants. I started them not too long ago. I don't know if they would survive the winter and like start growing after. That is something that I just don't know. Said let it go. Yeah. Cool thing is your mom planted mint like 10 years ago. Still have mint growing every summer. Nice. I love mint. It's such a nice thing. Oh, it will grow back? Okay, so that pot of plant is ready forever, for life, until I like remove the soil, I guess. My other pepper plant, I think, is just dead. I've tried to add things to make the water remain and everything, but it's just dried up. I don't think there's gonna be anything growing there for it. And all that because they killed my plant the first year, and then I tried to make it grow again, and no, it's dead. Why the stream title? You can actually blame Anita for it. Could blame the McDonald's
I'm
tomato seed.
innocent.
Aren't like the tomatoes that they would have in like their tomato stuff? Aren't the seeds like kind of sterile?
Seajans believes me.
No,
I'm
these
so
ones would be
innocent.
fun. I know that there's some plants that grow. Is it bananas? No. Well, I know we've been growing the same genome of bananas forever. And that's why bananas always taste the same. Because they just reuse the same seed that they've been cloning. What is a thing that they grow and sell you and it's just sterile and you can't like actually grow it back? Is it orange? No. I think you could do oranges.
In my opinion, bananas doesn't taste the same. At least different brands tastes differently.
Yeah, but why specifically a McDonald's tomato? Is it just because they're pretty decently big? Or I know that usually tomatoes you need to have a proper support for them. Because you saw a YouTube video about it? Fair. Tomaco. I mean, if I get more pots, maybe I could plant some tomatoes. I'm not a big eater of tomatoes, but I believe there's a huge difference with a fresh tomato versus whatever you buy in store that has been traveling for a long while and that was not ready to be eaten yet, just like most of the other veggies, because they need to be carried over long distances. So they harvest them early and then they just give you the final thing. Nita, wow. Maru ka na yun eh. Yes, hello, Jules. For those who have forgotten, ding 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 ding, it's Wordle time!
Again.
Nita, Sam, it's Wordle time!
Let's do Wordle live on stream. Just kidding.
It's Squirtle time? I'm not gonna say anything because we're live on YouTube as well. Costco selling local strawberries, except they were drowned while growing, so they taste as fat as watermelon. What do you mean they were drowned? Like just always having, like, be overwatered or overwatered? Okay. That's unfortunate. I guess they probably didn't put enough nutrients in soil, and just overwatering them makes all the nutrients go down and they don't have time to actually get inside of the plants. Yeah, watermelon is definitely a thing that, like, you think is gonna be so tasty, and then just it's kind of like sand, but with a hint of something sweet. It's really hard to get good watermelon. like, usually texture-wise, a lot of watermelon, if they're not, like, in season, especially, they feel like sandpaper, kind of. Or, well, maybe not sandpaper, just... They feel sandy. They feel grainy. And I usually eat the rind. I don't need the extra green part on the exterior. But I do eat most of the rind. Which is that yellow-white part. But what if they just put some red 40 in it?
My bottle info.
Nice. Everybody did yesterday's in 4, except for Sam in 5 and Shrimping 5. And L once again not finishing. Yeah, just put some Kool-Aid in the soil. Would it actually absorb anything out of it? I feel like it would just attract, like, bugs that would probably just make the plant die because there's just sugar. And they would eat everything around it. Watermelon's the best melon? I really do like honeydew mead. Not mead, just honeydew. I think it's a better melon, in my opinion. No, I said mead at the end. Honeydew mead. Although I'm not sure. Could you make mead out of honeydew? Love good watermelon. When you get not good one, it's just, yeah. It do be like that. And the watermelon smashing, yeah, you do waste a perfectly good melon. Quality control issues for the watermelons if it feels sandy. I feel like we're too far up in the north from where they actually would grow good watermelons that I feel like we just get melons that are just not ready for harvest yet, and because they need to send them so far away, they just give us poor quality, and that's kind of all we have. Yeah, they probably are all imported. A lot of fruits that we get are imported, except for things that, like, are really easier to get local, like apples. I'm not sure that our pears are local. Although sometimes they may. I don't think we're a big producer of pears.
Not a big, yeah. I think
we produce a ton of apples.
Most of the time. Here in Germany, most things come from Italy or Spain. At least most things that need sun.
Pickling pineapple and Kool-Aid. I mean, they at a restaurant that we have here, they have pickles pickled in Kool-Aid. And I feel like it was alright. Get the apples and pears from Austria, but more than half of them are from Italy or Spain, mostly Spain. Yeah, like I would assume a lot of countries have their specialties, and they're going to be the massive exporter of them. We have a lot of cheese compared to like the US, I feel. Because in Canada, there's just so many farms. We still have a lot of farms, so we probably do export most of the cheeses that, especially the north of the US, would get. If we even export them. Yeah, Wisconsin was just... They just decided to be swimming in cheese. For some reason.
Some people would love that. Swim in cheese.
I mean, like, culturally, they produce a lot of cheese just in Wisconsin. Every country in Europe is a massive exporter of cheese. I feel like because they had most of they were better developed in early history, that they just were like, yes, we can fuck around and find out how to make cheese. And yes, you got the joke, Ross. Because of cheese culture.
Hey, cheese.
Gouda.
It's Gouda.
Provolone. Here is Gouda.
Sounds like Gouda.
I mean, it's close. It is very close. Oh, I guess that's a good question to ask. Sam, because I know you're still not gone to sleep. Have you decided yet what you're going to be doing on Sunday? Have people already voted? The G in Dutch sounds like summoning a flang. Gouda. Because I would be down for Void Crew. I know that Sam is going to be having a birthday stream on Sunday. But Void Crew, okay, so you have actually decided that Void Crew is going to be after. Okay. I tried a few solo runs to be like, okay, I want to see how flying is. And not having a proper engineer, I could really feel it. Just like, what do you mean this brain that's supposed to be repairing my stuff is just doing nothing? Like, okay. What about the scoop? The sucky boy? And then it's just... nothing comes in. Like, okay. Great. You need to almost ram into the object so that the sucky boy just gets it. It's so bad in solo. And you still need to, like, put your ship in cruise mode, so you leave your seat, you boost the sucky boy, and then you boost all of the other things in your ship to then go back to your seat, and then you need to be careful that there's not any mines, and then it's just like the Soul experience is awful. I understand why you told me, like, yeah, get a grappling. It's so useful. Gonna be me, Trons, AV, Nene, and you. Criminals in the time, so there's still a spot to fill. Yeah, the grappling hood is just good. Also, I picked the first ship that is only meant for one person. I feel like having a slightly bigger ship is probably going to be better. Because all three that I have the lone survivor thing inside of it. And one of them says 1 to 2 player. So I'm wondering if that one would have a slightly better layout or slightly more space to put cannons and stuff. It was my first very true session on board of the Croissant. Were we? I know I was mostly on one side. I had the long charge one-shot type weapon the first time. I think it was on the Destroyer. I don't remember ever being on the Croissant. Did it feel familiar? I don't think it was that different. At least compared to what I did solo, it was very different. But it had a slight difference to what we ran last time, I feel. I think that the Croissant is forward-facing, if I'm not mistaken. Which I think overall would be more interesting for solo, probably. But you have less space in the front for stuff. It's really good for grapple equip people because you can grapple straight from one end to the ship to the other. Oh wow, okay. Considering getting on the Croissant on Sunday, I mean, sure. Whatever you decide. I've also been trying to do solo stuff so that I can unlock a little bit more genes, so I feel a little bit more useful. One big wide open planned ship. I feel like that would help so much to not feel like you're stuck. Because especially in the solo one, I'm just like spinning in circles because it's just like, okay, I need to go down this, and then it's like, where even are the thingies, like the shelves? And I learned that if you have the data shards, you can put them during a mission on top of the map to spawn things. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm never the one that grabs them usually. I've been self-assigned being on the cannons until I understand more of the game. Although I feel like having more levels would probably make engineer fun. Because, like, yes, big damage. Okay, that's what it is. But you get so many different things. With Engie, you can charge batteries just by holding them. That's funny to just consider. Like if I give an empty plate to Nita and a hamburger just slowly generates on it. If Nita could do that, damn. Yeah, like I've never known that charging stations were a thing. I thought that people just had to print other batteries. I just didn't know. Because I had to ask, like, okay, in case that people are busy, where do I charge this? A mutator like that? Yeah, batteries can't charge. I mean, I feel like if that was the case, you'd just not go energy. Because bullets are probably going to be slightly better overall if you can't charge. There's modules for battery charging too. With the homunculus. Yeah, which changes space every time that you do a new ship. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to try the croissant. It is gonna be an interesting change of pace. And if I decide to... Well, I wouldn't be running Scavenger on it, would I? Well, not Scav, but like... I wouldn't be running the soul build. Or maybe I do. As in, like, I run the grappling, but then I run something else. Think I could go bed now? I don't think you will. Have a good sleep, y'all. Thank you.
Good night, you.
If I hand you a plate, Nita, will you charge a hamburger on it? No. Hello, Renji.
I haven't even paid attention to all your...
My rambling.
Yapping.
My just chatting, yeah.
Renji, hello.
Oh no. Okay, good, okay. What is this email? Oh, pleased. How are you doing, Renshi? Hopefully you're doing well. And yes, good night, y'all. Thank you for passing by. Pleased to see us. What did we do? What did we do? Just existing? I mean, I did start my stream late because I was making sure that my planifications to go to Europe were done proper. So now I'm only missing right, I'm missing my train to leave, but we can still decide and look later. I still need to have my eSIM because I need to have internet when I'm over. And this time I'm not gonna make the same mistake And I'll take it for France. So I can activate it when I'm in France. Instead of having to wait until I'm in Germany. I think Nita already did that.
I did it. I did book a train to Austria.
An upcoming concert. What concert may it be, Renshi? I have no idea which bands are touring right now. And it could be a band I have no idea. Oh, The Weeknd. Nice! I think I've seen... Recently I received an email because Spotify is sometimes like, hey, a band that you really like is gonna be touring, and then they give you like the locations that are gonna be. And I think, if I remember correctly, Spotify, where are you?
I DM you, Sam.
The dates is on the 1st of December. If I really wanted to, I could probably go listen to Dragon Force in Montreal. Shows are fun. Oh yeah, they are. Last show that I went to was the Linkin Park show. And I can say that the new singer, she's got lungs. And she's able to scream a mean one. Considering making a reservation. Okay. That's why you're gonna give the dates. The deets. I mean, fun fact, until earlier today, I didn't even know what dates I was gonna go to see you, Sam. Nor when I was gonna be going to see Feline. Nita was keeping all of that to herself.
I told you the days already, but you never listen.
The only date that I knew of was the one that was lining up for Sam with the tournament. That is all.
No, I told you before what I've planned. But you never listen. Man. Or you're getting old and forgets things.
No, one of the things I remember is that you said something about The Weeknd, and then Feline was like, well, it would be better if it was in the first half, and then Sam was going to be fine in the middle, and I was like, too much information, just give me dates.
I told you from Monday to Thursday, and then from Friday to Monday.
I do better with numbers. I don't do well with just like, here's the days. Yeah, we're gonna go on that. Because, most people's calendars are from Monday to Sunday. Mine is weird. So if people don't give me a specific day, I'm like, Yeah, that information is going one side and going the other, because I don't know what day of the week it is. Because they're during the week. If you knew, like, super ahead of time, would you not be able to get a day off to go see one of your favorite shows, though? Yours have always been Sunday to Saturday. Well, that's what mine is now. But for the longest time, it was Monday to Sunday. Because some workplace work that way, some others don't work that way, and it's just like, I don't know anymore. You just affix yourself to whatever your work gives you. And there was also a time where I didn't have a job, so I was like, what even is a day of the week? I don't know. I'm just gonna work on stuff. And there was also a time where I used to live with what my circadian rhythm is more, which is nighttime. And I used to go to sleep at 7 a.m. Do you know what I get to do when I go to sleep at 7 a.m.? I can go to core at 5. That's right. I can go eat breakfast as my last meal. At a very good restaurant that Nita absolutely adores. Maybe able to take a day off. Didn't matter enough to me. Fair enough.
Sorry, I was only half listening, but I heard chorus.
Yep.
Yeah, something fell on the ground here, so I had to pick it up and
Yeah, what I said
listen
is,
to everything.
when I used to live going to sleep at 7 a.m., I used to be able to go to Cora before going to sleep, so I would eat a breakfast as my last meal of the day. And yeah, you complain that I never listen, and then you don't listen and just go back, huh? You said Cora? Which is extremely funny.
Well, I mean, when something falls on the ground, I have to pick it up, and when my headphones fall off, then I can't listen.
Yeah. Shaking my head. Nitas. I've also seen one of them already. Snarky Puppy. Do I know anything from Snarky Puppy? Don't think I have. Yeah, she was not listening. Skinny Puppy. I don't know. And I can't click on the thing that you sent me in Discord, Sam, because it would be on the VOD, because that's considered a Discord sound. I think my dog saw Bumblebee and it was like, oh. My dog does not like jam. I mean, I can also just search it myself on Spotify. That would work. Dog has been primed. I did some butt tap. Just like they do with horses with pool noodles. No woof.
Woof.
No woof.
Yapping.
It do be starting to be bug season. There's a bunch of bug flying against my window. Do seem to be the time. Alright, let me see. You sent Lingus, which is their most known. Fusion Jam Band. Jazz rock and funk. So what you're saying is that it's gonna be groovy. And me saying groovy made me think Austin Powers would be a great watch. Groovy, baby. For some reason, the only thing that I think when hearing this is just like, yeah, that could be the soundtrack that you put when you're entering the bedroom. hello, Wenf. I actually did not name my stream that. Nita did it. And she's still finding funny, which I'm also finding it funny. How you doing, Wenf? Yeah, Nita's so innocent.
I'm
She
innocent.
never
I
does
mean,
anything
you
wrong.
could change it anytime.
Yeah, but also everybody is just... everybody is begrudgingly reading it and just be like, how dare you? So you're having fun, I'm having fun, we're winning.
Yeah, I'm having fun because everyone judges you.
Even when it's you that did it. Yeah, you love it when you blame the streamer. But do you know who else is a streamer? That's right, Anita is. And do you know what that
No.
deserves? That deserves a shout out. Go follow Anita. For whenever she streams next.
In 1,000 years.
I'm sure you're gonna stream again. I mean, if we wanted to, we could stream at your place.
We'll see.
I don't know what we would stream, but we could. Imagine karaoke? Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. No, I guess it's only when I had the boys that they would all join in. Especially if Trons is here. Trons would always join in. We're gonna play Crawl when at your place? I have mixed feeling on Crawl. Because, A, I've played it enough. To the point that I would get severe headaches because of playing it so much. Because of how, like, tense it can get. Trying to win. So yeah, no, you're not gonna be playing against somebody that's never played Crawl. I have played it. I don't think Nita has.
Play what? What?
I don't think you've played Crawl.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, I do see that you have 3.5 hours at it. I've got 10.4. And it's kind of funny that the last time that I played was on the 20th of February in 2020. That's 2/20/2020. It's kind of perfect. Yeah. So you've got one person that is going to be... You start with every people as humans in the dungeon, and they need to fight each other. And the person that stays alive gets to be human. They get to collect XP and other stuff. and they fight off monsters, which are going to be players, but players can also activate traps and other things to get to kill the player, to steal the corpse, and get to be the player as well. And you get to select monsters that you get to evolve into branching paths, so you can have a very different strategy to beat people up. And sometimes in some like very random rooms, you can even summon an epic monster, like Gaben. Yeah, you can summon Gabe Newell and just kill everybody because he's overpowered. This is a jam. Now I completely understand what you mean. Seeing them live, seeing the reaction of the crowd is probably insane with that. That is indeed pretty good. Could have been before you saw them, but it still looked crazy. Yeah, when there's a member of a band that leaves, you have to wonder, like, because like usually it's the union of all of the people in a band that makes it a thing. But I guess I already had that knowledge with like Dragon Force, that like the type of music that usually comes out of it is what the band is. Usually it has an identity. And if that guy that left still let the band have a good feeling, like did somebody replace them, or was it just one less member? Because it probably just made the writing process a little bit different, but if they're able to still do really good music regardless. But hell yeah. Starting to go crazy. Crazy? Put me a room. Room. Rubber room. Vroom. Vroom vroom.
Vroom,
I think the line of a start Keep Up is constantly changing. When you saw them live, there were a lot fewer people, like only 5 brass players instead of the 10 that they had on the recording. Just listen to the second song. which is outlier. From the same album. While doing this, Sam is trying his Wordle. Trying the same word twice. And that's what it looks like. He's moved the letter! This is totally the type of song that could play while somebody is guessing their Wordle. So Sam actually did this for himself. It also gives very big Risk of Rain vibes. Yeah, but I said specifically this song had a moment that was just very Risk of Rainy. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Somebody is watching the VOD today. They're just gonna be like, why is he just not saying anything? What is he commentating on? No matter where they're watching the VOD from, it's just gonna be like actively the worst time of the VOD to be like, yep, I'm gonna click here. What is the stream like? Huh, not much. Maybe he's gone to take a piss. need to take a look at a map. What time do you close? I have time. Okay, so I can do that. I will need to buy this again. Hate yourself. I guess you just finished it. You did a nice little, like, anchor. Or like a pointer. Speaking of pointer, Nita. Nita.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
I
I'm
was
not
gonna
here.
say the Wanderer pointer is pretty cute. Maybe we could work on it a little bit at some point. Maybe extend it to have all the other little thingies. We don't have to. I just thought it would be cute and maybe some people would like to use it. But if you want it to be the only person that gets to use it, that's fine.
I'm just too lazy.
You can keep it special.
Me is just lazy. Lazy? I was lazy once.
Once? No.
I hate you. I'll leave
No,
you
you don't.
forever.
You don't hate me.
I do.
But at least, Sam, you managed to finish your Wordle. That's what matters. Lazy? I was lazy once. I stayed in a room. A cozy room with a bed. And bed? Bed
That
makes me
was
lazy.
brilliant.
Did you note that in terms of streamers, Sam is the most blah of them all? With his silly little face and his pickup ability, you can just grab one and make him struggle to read chat while playing Tetris. Someone can absolutely get rough with it and there's nothing you can do about it. I still think that I wrote a pretty good banger.
I love it.
Stop it! Stop it! No. I'll pick you up. No TTS? I don't know if it's just not reading those anymore, or if the The thing that usually reads the TTS, I feel
Stop
like
it.
is
Get some help.
the TTS only reads it when it's connected to Wardo, which is not opened right now. And the reason I believe it is that Wardo does not make the distinction between a gigantified and just giving bits. So it reads both as being the same thing. I don't think that in VTS Pog I can also handle subscription bits amounts. Yeah, no, there's nothing else.
Stop it, Vixie Tantrum.
Yeah, this one worked. At least I see the bar went up.
Pog Online Poggers.
Yeah, it should have worked. Also, if you just want to save on the TTS, it's just 20. You don't need to go 30. You can save 10 cents with every TTS. Wow, what a discount. But yeah. Hopefully Mizzy gets to recover properly. Probably got a concussion from that accident. And so the migraines and everything is just downstream.
Hey kids 20, I did that on purpose, Vixie Derb.
You could have done 2 TTS with that! Thank you, Sam. For the 40 bits. 40 biddies! That doesn't sound good? What do you mean it doesn't sound good?
I think he means that with Missy.
Taxiderm? Taxiderm. No, there isn't even a sound on stream, so the VOD watchers get the same experience as us. Yeah, just I wonder what could be happening. Who knows? What would be the most horrible game to have in Archipelago? Imagine having to play FNAF with Deathlink. Five Nights at Freddy's, but you just die constantly. Apart from Dark Souls 3, I feel like I have a worse game in mind.
Dark Souls
I
2.
want to be the guy. Imagine having that as part of a Deathlink. A Super Meat Boy would actually be okay. I want to be the guy though? That's even worse. Or what was the other game? There was like a dangerous zone. Until you're good. I mean, if somebody was decent at the game, they would know how. Plus, you don't need to speedrun every level. There's a lot that you can take slow. I mean, speaking of, in Super Meat Boy, there's an unlockable secret character called The Kid. The Kid is the character from I Wanna Be the Guy, which the game has been considered to be categorized as a masocore. A video game subgenre with a focus on intense difficulty, often featuring complex or unfair mechanics. The name is a portmanteau of masochism and hardcore, suggesting that players of the genre are hardcore gamers who find pleasure in the aggravation required to beat games. You've heard of Dark Souls? What if everything in Dark Souls was unfair? And killed you by just touching it? Yes, that game. Okay, I feel like the genre of masocore is a little bit too wide. What do you mean Celeste is a masocore game? Celeste is fair. It's a fast platformer game. That's kind of it. Examples of the game that would fall under that category include Spelunky, Super Meat Boy, I Wanna Be the Guy, Dust Force, Geometry Dash, 1001 Spikes, and Celeste. And even Neo, the first one, Neo, was intended to be a masochore. Yeah, I think I don't think any of these games outside of I Want to Be the Guy and maybe, I mean, Geometry Dash is a rhythm game. It's not a. I don't know about 1001 Spikes. Maybe that one would be. Because they're all platformer games that you could die fast. But it's like, I don't think they're that bad. Everything in I Want to Be the Guy is made to kill you in ways that you're not even supposed to like find it. Like the UI will kill you. You're playing the game and your HP bar will try to just slash you in half. Like this game is just stupidly hard. But I'm searching for a specific game. What was that game? Oh yeah, like, oh, here's a little tree with some apples. What do you mean some of them go up and down? And, okay, I'm gonna go back. And then the terrain just falls and there's a spike that appears and it's just like, oh, great. I guess. Okay. Yeah, this is your life now. What was that game? Yeah, Gods of Icarus Alliance is the PvE mode if we wanted to have people play that instead, but I think Void Cruise can be probably more fun for everybody. Unless we'd have too many people and then the other one would become an option. I want to be the Boshi! Right! That's the other game I was thinking. That's another Masocore. It took me so long to find it. What year was Boshi? 2010. Huh. Interesting. It's a rite of passage most fan game players have to endure to become a man. Wow, some people back then with the comments. Oh yeah, having 1v1, v1, v1 with having all of the, well, I don't think there's 4 teams, there's 2 teams, but having every player on their own ship with a full AI crew just shooting each other. I feel like that could be fun. I just remembered. Yeah, 2 crews working together. I mean, it could be extremely unbalanced if one crew is just better than the other one. But also, having full AI crews would probably be a little bit too random to feel like you have any matter in the win. Although, I do remember there was some of the ships that you specifically wanted to just body ram people. And it worked especially well. I think it was like the bunker that you would just want to ram into people and just use your flak cannons when you got close, so that you take them down by having the ram be the finishing blow. But if I'm not wrong, I think the bunker is like 5. If one crew has a coordinate crew like AV and the other is like you and Hypno, I mean, we could go for some crackhead combos and be like, alright guys, we're gonna ambush them and just ram. And just like having everybody so ready just to ram them as they go across a corner and just take them off guard, and just in the chaos we could get something down. It would be extremely funny, but it could be extremely unfair on one or the other side. I am looking though to see how the Stars of Icarus is going to be looking like. Should still be in my wish list. Yeah. Release date, they did say it was going to be this year, so who knows when that's going to be happening. And you're still going to be able to apply the same strategy of just ramming people if you've got a ship for it. I think they've made some ships for like solo riding, and you've got others that you need to man with a crew. Although I'm not exactly sure, because there's only so much you can show in a gameplay trailer. Turns out there's a playtest right now. Like literally right now until the 8th. I see one person that already wants this game, and it's Nyan. Nyan's got some great taste. Six ships with over 25 variation of fleet formation. Choose between solo fighters, two-seated corvettes, or bringing in the big gun with 3-man frigates. Ah, so they're solving that issue of having too many people being required for lobbies, which is nice. Yeah, that game is gonna be pretty nice. Looking forward to it. I can only wish great success to that studio. What are you up to, Nita?
I'm eating.
Just eating?
Yeah, I just lost a run or Slay Spire.
So as a punishment, you're sleeping it off?
Yeah.
Until you wake up and then go back inside the tower?
Yeah. I had only 14 HP left, but I had to fight a boss, an elite, and I guess they changed it. You know, the elite that gives you 1 energy point at the first attack.
Yeah.
It does a stupid. Maybe I can.
It was just very tanky before.
It has a stupid debuff now. Let me just go in the game again. Let's see if I can see it.
Alliance, the PvP, PvE. Nice. I got Alliance for free because I bought Guns of Icarus, the regular one, all the way back.
I think I can't see it because it's not a card. Place.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
It's. I think it's called Tangled. He does your cards that are not attacks are enchanted, and when you play them, then the enemy gets stronger.
Okay.
So when you, for example, play Defend, which gives you 5 block,
Hmm.
then the enemies get 2 points. God, my brain doesn't work anymore right now. Gets 2
points of
points
vigor?
stronger.
2 strength.
Yeah.
Oof. And yes, I know, no
So-
picture. I was only meaning to go grab my daily. That's all. I'm not gonna be playing VR chat. I just wanted to collect my daily, that's all. And once again, it's Wardo being like, hey, I can't detect my game. That looks like a game. Smile. Mine. My sound. There we go. I've done my dealing. Didn't took long. Because I have all the fish in my pockets. All of them. And I just wait for the bounties to just turn them in. And why do I keep all of these fish in my pockets? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Oh, also, Sam, for shits and giggles, in Tomodachi Life, you have... You fell in love, and you proposed to somebody to be your girlfriend, and she said yes. Congratulations to you and Yukin.
Yay! Clippy, clippy, clippy.
And at the same time, Blue had a crush on you, and she seems unfazed. And now my goal is to just have a bunch of children on the island and go Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem style, and just have the kids have their own, just like, go at it and make offsprings of offsprings of offsprings until we min-max the counter stance. There used to be people that would like do New Game Plus, get the best counter stats possible, and then just train their characters back at Fire Emblem to just make the best possible like offsprings for PvP in mind, because counter could be countered. Which means if you do a counter attack, the other one can dodge it and do a counter. Yes, it was infinite. So the person that won was the luckiest, or the one that grinded their life out to get the higher maximum percentage of dodge. I don't know how people thought like this was fun to just be like, yep, counter, 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 counter. I mean, it would be funny for the first minute, but then it's just like, yeah, it's gonna keep going for a while, right? Yeah. And then you go 5 minutes and then you just get one hit. And you're still alive. So next time you try to attack with that character, well, guess what? You're gonna counter again. Me and Nita got a child in the game Feline and Shrimpy got a child as well. Both me and Nita and Shrimpy and Feline are married. Because that is a requirement before having kids. And I never know what to give items to people. So I've been trying to get more books. But Sam keeps wanting different things. And Trance is on his, like, 9th outfit that he's requested me in the span of 4 days. Trance is an absolute diva. He demands more pieces of clothing, or he's gonna go to your lights and he's gonna turn them off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off.
That was the best thing in this game so far.
It was so stupid and it was great.
I loved it. I didn't know streetlights have on and off switches.
I don't think we're supposed to. Solid color shirts all the time. If you want me to give you that, I can. So far I've given you every combination of whatever. You've got a rockstar outfit. You've got a kimono. You've got a full-on Western Texan outfit. I've given you like an e-boy type clothing. Like streetwear fashion. I've given you so many things. And right now, Sam is a horse. Just don't expect you to show up in any of that when we finally meet up. But what if I give you a maid outfit? Is that on the table?
Yes, please.
Do you play a bit of Void Crew? Do you make food? Or do you go to bed? So you don't work until the 8th. I've read that much. When's the last time that you ate?
Does this question matter? I mean, Sam is a hobbit.
Yeah, he's gonna go for a second breakfast, but you know. And then he's gonna go for afternoon tea and evening tea. Start working on the 9th. He's eating at 6. 7! Got that, Sam. It's been a bit since you've eaten. You probably should make some food. Because otherwise it might bite you in the ass.
6, 7.
26, 7.
Good that I am in VC and have the stream muted so I can't hear it.
You only hear me saying it back.
Yeah.
10k bit badge. Wow. Congrats, Sam.
Yay.
Speaking of bid badges, I've been thinking of doing something with them. Because for now it's just like, yeah, nobody cares about that little logo thing. Nobody cares. But what if, consider the following. Rocks. Shiny rocks. That's right. It's real estate. You could get a shiny rock depending on how many bits you've given. Wouldn't that be great? Could start with some regular rocks, then we could go for some granite, maybe some marble. Yeah, rock. And then maybe at some point we get some gold, silver, platinum colors. Although platinum is kind of boring, people are going to confuse it for silver. So maybe we make some ruby, emerald, sapphire. And then if we continue with that logic, then we go for diamond, platinum. No, I already said platinum is not a good idea. Pearl. Although I guess a pearl is not really a rock.
No.
Well, could you consider it a rock though? Because it's sand.
It's a sand grain.
That's been compressed for a long period of time by a clan. Which sand is just tiny rocks, which means a pearl is a derivative from rocks, so it counts. Yeah. Wow. Alright, chat. I'm probably gonna forget it, but I want you to remind me on the first stream that I come back that is supposed to be art, I'm gonna draw the bit badges. Pearls are calcium carbonate, just like the rock calcite, which is still a rock, so it's good. And if you say no, then I'm gonna need more rock types. What would be the rarest? As in like the highest bit badge? How many do I have? Okay, I've got 1, 100, 1K, 5K, 10K, 25, 50, 75, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 million, 1,025,000, 1.5, 1.75, 2, 2.5, 3, 2.5, 4, 4.5, 5. Funny enough, you use gemstone colors to create M sub-badges. Nice! Also, I say that, but the highest bit badge that we have here is one that Nita and Sam have, which is the 10K badge. I didn't even realize I did that. I hate how natural it is. Well, yeah, that definitely could be a good way to have more interesting bit badges. Since your subs are wanderers. So it would make sense to have the bid badge with the wanderers. So there would be a rock just next to them. Yeah, I feel like you need to have some kind of theme or like lore to go to then start getting ideas. Because for VTubers, I feel like it's easier to think about theming out of all the other things. And an idea of making semi-realistic star icons for them, but they came out unreadable. Yeah, like the size that we get for bits is so small. Like you get 72 by 72 pixels at best. It's just so hard to get any sort of detail. So you need to have something that's just stupid simple. There's nothing else you can do with that. (18 by 18 the chat size. It says the biggest one is 72, but I don't know where they ever use that. Because I don't think I'm able to read any of the other details. So yes, I believe it would be 18 by 18. Like you need to have the idea of details, but not actually have them. But yeah, rocks would go well with the channel. If we do an event, what kind of badges could we give to people for watch time and like gifting subs during it? Because usually you need to do the badge ahead of time. Because like, let's say we do a subathon. What badge could we give to people? You're allowed to answer, Nita, if you've not already fallen asleep.
I don't know. And of that I know a lot.
You know that you do not know. Because that's one of the hard thing with trying to brainstorm. What could you even do? Because like for somebody else, I feel like yeah, I could help them get a theme, but when it's for your own self, it's hard. Let me actually look. What is the size for this? It needs to be 25 kilobytes or less, and be at least. Oh, that still needs to be so small. How big is that? 7. Yeah, it's 120 by 120, which is yet again another dimension just for another thing. They will not stay consistent with anything. I sure love when Twitch just does that. It's 120 by 120. Do I have an extremely small image I could use for it? I like how I have an image that is only a blue square. That would be a great badge, wouldn't it? Ah yes, the blue square. Magnificent. A simple color. Yes. And then everybody that partakes in different events would get to have different colors. Red Gang! We were part of this subathon. Blue Gang! We were part of the cooking stream! Yay! Imagine.
Yeah, but then Blue would always wear the blue square, and Sam the pink one.
Yeah. We would get different colors. And people would divide themselves into clans of which part of the color wheel they are. So it would be yellow against red against blue. And if you're in between two of the zones, then you get to choose which one you belong the more to. So if you get orange, well, you could be red, you could be yellow. But if you got purple, like, you could be red or blue. If you get brown, you're everything, technically.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get white, you're no one. Or you're everything if this was a light being merged. All the colors of the light does white.
Yeah.
But all the colors in paint makes brown. And there's no way to make a black light. Or a black color except if you have a pigment. You glitch through the ship. Yeah, one thing that I learned from playing Void Crew alone, I was in between a mission. I just jumped. And I was like, okay, I can repair the panels. I froze to death instantly. Like, oh. Okay. Fun. So it's true. And you had the homunculus. Did you make food at least? I'm gonna assume no. You probably should.
I'll go sleep.
Yeah, either you go make food or you go sleep. Sleep can kind of cut hunger, but at least get a little snack. A little something.
I mean, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah, but you can have like a little bit of cracker with cheese. No, Sam. Go to sleep. You'll get to enjoy the game when you wake up. As a reward for being a good boy who goes to sleep at a good time. Yeah, that's right. Go sleep.
And Sam, we can't even throw him or bonk him right now. Ah, Papanita.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be extremely busy, so no. I need to go get money, I need to go make a double of a key. I then need to work for at least 3 to maybe 4 hours on finishing my song so I can finally publish it. Then on Friday I have my last thing with my music coach. Then I need to go out to pay my rent and ask my bank if it's possible to get euros for next week. If not, I'll need to go to the city at some other time. To just get euros. Although, am I gonna need cash?
I mean, it's never wrong to have at least a little bit of cash.
I have a few
But
coins.
since you're always with me, not really necessary.
Yeah. Give you a bunch of achievements. Have you seen how many achievements there is in that game? $849. Yeah, this is the equivalent of a... This is the equivalent of Team Fortress 2. You have so much achievements. Don't need to bring cash when you got Sugar Mama Nita over here. Yeah, but I can still pay for my own things.
Once Mama Nita says, go to bed. Now. I always called myself Daddy Nita. Yeah. In this case, I guess.
It's only 9. Go to bed. We'll be up for 3 more. Well, I'll definitely be have gone to sleep by then.
Yeah, you have to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Sadly. All right. Do I have anything else that I want to talk about? Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with a free trial up to level 80 with no limit on playtime, including the award-winning A Realm Reborn and up to Shadowbringers? No, I don't really have much more to say. Although I will be going back to Final Fantasy XIV in August. Final August Fantasy. That is definitely how it goes. Am I right or am I right?
We have a new questionnaire in Unite.
Oh, nice. Final Fantasy. Well, the last collab that they had was with Jollibee, which is apparently very, very popular, almost a religion in the Philippines. But the collab was not available in the Philippines, which is a shame. Because they would have been so fucking happy. But no, it was just in the US. Goddamn privilege, kids. Living in the US. Stealing the Jollibees. Like their God-given right. Where do we raid? Do we raid anywhere? Do we just dump everybody nowhere? We just end the stream right here. To Ninja? Does he still even stream?
Or to CNOT.
Well, I mean, we could go to CNOT.
I think we haven't been there in a while.
No, we haven't. What is he sculpting? I think that's a foot. Yeah, okay. I was not sure, because you see the shape right now, right? Send us to the feed content.
Now I know what you saw.
Yeah, you see that feet? It looks very, very round at the end. Almost like...
Getting mind out of the gutter.
That's literally... Like, when I first tuned into the stream, it was straight in the middle. It looked like it was coming from elsewhere. But yeah, with that last context clue dropped, goodbye YouTube. Thank you everyone that has watched the stream on YouTube. Bye! Twitch, say bye to YouTube. Even though they're very silent.
Bye YouTube. Maybe.
Maybe. Wow. So mean towards them. Wow.
I mean, I myself am on the YouTube side too, so. I mean to myself.
I mean, someday the YouTube side could grow even bigger than the Twitch side,
Stinky.
which is kind of funny to think about. As good as Twitch is to create content and watching the stuff, what is outreach? How do you get your content viewed?